Hello guys, it's Dale here with a new weekly trading ideas video. Let's start with a trading idea on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So what you see before you is NinjaTrader 8 platform and New Zealand dollar, US dollar on a 30-minute time frame. And what I want to talk about in here is this newly formed support, which is at 0.6097. And this one is based on the volume profile setup, which I call the volume accumulation setup. First step with this setup is finding a rotation where heavy volumes were accumulated, and afterwards from that rotation you need to see strong and aggressive trend activity like in here. So as you can see, there were heavy volumes accumulated within this rotation, and this strong and aggressive buying activity is telling us that those were strong buyers who are accumulating the long positions here, and then they pushed and manipulated the price upwards. So when there's a pullback to this level in the future, then it's likely that there'll be a reaction as buyers from here, those strong institutional buyers, will want to defend this place, which is clearly important for them because they placed lots of their volumes there, also their trades there. So they'll want to defend it and push the price upwards from there. This level, which I marked here, 0.6097, is the beginning of that heavy volume zone. This is where I think that the reaction is most likely to happen. Now, apart from this volume profile setup, there's also price action setup that confirms strength of this support. And the setup says that if you look in here and in here, then this level worked as a resistance in the past, right? Because the price was bouncing off that level in the past. What happened afterwards was that the price went past that resistance, which turned the resistance into a support. All right, so resistance got breached and it turned into a support. This is a price action setup which points to the same trading level as that volume profile setup here. All right, so it confirms its strength, and that's what I really like about this level. So when there is a pullback to this level, I expect that there'll be a reaction from it. Now let me switch over to another chart and another trading idea, and it will be on the Swiss franc Japanese yen. Alright, so this chart shows the Swiss franc Japanese yen, 30-minute time frame, and in here I have a strong support and also a strong resistance. So let's start with the support, which is in here at 153.76, and it is based also on the volume accumulation setup, the same setup as I just showed you on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. In here, we have a rotation with heavy volumes accumulated in here. The heavy volume zone begins right here where I draw that support line. And this is that strong buying activity starting from that rotation zone. So this is a strong heavy volume zone where strong buyers were accumulating their long positions, and afterwards they pushed the price aggressively upwards. So when there is a pullback to this support at some point in the future, then I expect that there'll be a reaction as those buyers will want to defend this important zone and push the price away from that zone again. All right, so that's the support based on the volume accumulation setup. Now there's also a resistance, and the resistance is at 154.96. And this one is based on a setup which I call the rejection setup. The rejection setup is when the price goes one way, then turns suddenly and goes aggressively the other way, like in here. This is what I call aggressive rejection of higher prices. What you need to do when you see this is you need to select that rejection zone with a flexible volume profile. That's the profile which you can move around like that to look into specific areas. And what you need to see somewhere around the place where the price actually turned, you need to see significant volume zone like this one, right? This volume bump. And what this volume bump is telling us here is that this is the place where sellers started to sell aggressively and where they placed a lot of their short positions. So this is very important zone for sellers, and that zone is beginning in here where the heavy volume zone is beginning, right? So this is where the heavy volume zone begins, and when there is a pullback to this level at some point in the future, it's likely that there'll be a reaction as the aggressive sellers turned the price aggressively in here will want to defend this important zone and push the price downwards from there again. So that's the rejection setup on the Swiss franc Japanese yen. Now I have one more trading idea for you, and it is on the euro Swiss franc. So this is the euro Swiss franc 30-minute time frame, and in here I also have the rejection setup. In here the rejection was very strong. This is the whole rejection, and I'm interested mostly in the area around the place where the price turned from uptrend into downtrend. As you can see, the volume profile shows heavy volume zone right there, and the resistance which I draw there is at 0.9755. This is the beginning of that heavy volume zone, which is in here, and that volume zone is telling us that sellers took over in here, placed a lot of their shorts here, and pushed the price downwards aggressively from there. So when there is a pullback to the beginning of that heavy volume zone, I think there'll be a reaction as the sellers from here will want to defend this place, which is clearly important for them because they placed a lot of their shorts there, and they'll want to push the price downwards from there again. All right. So that's for the euro Swiss franc and the rejection setup. If you guys are interested in learning all there is about volume profile trading, and if you would like to trade alongside me every day, then what I recommend is visiting my website, which is trader-dale.com. If you click this button right here, which says browse courses, then it will take you to a page where you can browse my courses. There is a lead pack, a course which focuses on volume profile trading, and below that there's overflow pack, which is a course, and indicator pack, which focuses on overflow trading. There are videos which you can watch. The videos will show you everything that's included in the course and in the indicator packs. So check those out, see for yourself, right? So that's about that. Now, before I wrap this video up, I would like to announce a winner of a contest we had last time. The prize of the contest were my custom-made indicators for TradingView platform. It's a volume profile indicator and a VWAP indicator. And right now on your screen, you see the name of the person who won in the contest. So congratulations to the winner. And what I'll do next is I'll do another contest for the next week. And the only thing you need to do to participate is leave a comment below this video that I'll upload on YouTube. And next week, I'll randomly pick one person to win this set of TradingView indicators. All right. So that's about that. That's about the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time. So until then, happy trading.